I should really plan these out before I start. Hi guys! So this is my new attempt at something to make me actually get up and go. Depression has pretty kicked my butt since having the baby, and I felt really bad about myself, yada yada yada. But I do have a few passions that keep me happy. And aside from taking care of my baby, who is sleeping and snoring right there, I love corseting and I love baking. And I thought, why have I never joined those two together before? And so speaking with a few people, somebody gave me one of the best names that I've ever heard and that I just plain love. So it's called Steel Boned Baker. And I thought, oh, that's great. I can answer questions about corseting. I can show you how much I love baking. I'm no expert in baking and I haven't made up too many of my own recipes. But I mean, I can show you how some are done. I mean, that's helpful, right? And I'm odd, and some people tend to like odd people, so maybe I have that going for me. You're cute. Ooh, my butt. Oh, you're my baby. Baby. You say hi to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, my baby. Anyway, so to start out, I just wanted to do a really simple recipe that my family's been doing forever. My mom claims that she made it up. My grandma claims that she made it up, and I claim that I don't remember. It's a simple cookie recipe that just about everybody has the ingredients for. It's gluten-free. You can find an egg substitute, I'm sure. That way it could be vegan, which would be nice for certain people. There's no butter, no flour, a lot of nothing in there, but it's so good. Not good for you, it's really yummy. It's hot, so I'm going to take my first shirt off. So I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees because that's just the normal baking temperature that everybody uses. So yeah. Oh no, not that. To start, I will do. This is the most simple recipe in the entire world, you guys. One measuring cup. That's all you need. A cup. So it is 1-ish cup of sugar. 1-ish cup of peanut butter. I usually have music when I bake because it keeps me moving and it keeps me focused on what I'm doing, and baking really is just an outlet for me to think. You know, some people meditate, some people, like my boyfriend, he plays video games to zone out. I bake. Anyway, so about a cup. It's not exactly a cup. I don't really care. They're going to be good. And that goes into a bowl. I hope my kids don't come down. My one daughter's asleep right over there, and I'm sure she'll wake up once the oven preheats because it'll be really loud, and that's fun for me. I forgot to put my apron on. I don't want to get my corset dirty. Do you like it? It says, "Whisk me away." And there's a picture of a whisk right there, and I found it really cute, so I bought it. Sue me. Oh crap, that went up high. Okay, sure, we'll go with it. So, we have a cup of sugar, a cup of peanut butter, and we lost my egg. There it is. And 1 egg. 1 egg. That's all. That's it. That's the whole recipe. All the ingredients. That's it. Super simple, super easy, and super yummy. I had a friend who was pregnant, and she wanted this every single day. I probably made this recipe, oh gosh, like 40 times. Anytime I came to see her, she made me make this recipe for her. It was ridiculous. That's not even my family's peanut butter cookies. I think this recipe has been around like forever. So yeah, that's mixed together. Yeah, I used to bake everything on my cookie sheets. You know, these cookie sheets, the ones that are all burnt and they're just perfectly fine. I didn't even line them because there's so much oil in the peanut butter, you don't need to line them. But then my boyfriend's uncle gave me these brand new half-sheet pans. Excuse me. These are Cuisinart things, and they're so pretty. Anyway, so moving on. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Here we go. I like using, I don't know how big it is, but it's one of these little cookie scoops that you can get at Walmart for like $4. And basically, you just scoop out however many will fit on the tray. 3, then 2, then 3, then 2. My corset. Let's see. This one is, I can't remember the darn number, but it's from Orchard Corsets. It's an underbust, and it is a flat satin. I didn't tie it very tight, and I'm still working on getting back into corseting. And I thought, what better way to keep me motivated and keep some positivity in my life than getting back to my YouTube subscribers, and everybody else has been so nice to me over the last however many years.
Peanut butter cookie.
I am making peanut butter cookies. Then I
have a
usually, no, I usually get a fork and a small, whatever I can find with water. But I have the worst problem with the fork sticking, so I usually just dip it and shake it off, wipe it off, and then what you do is you make a the peanut butter pattern. You know, you take the fork this way, then you turn it 90 degrees, and you do it that way. And I keep doing that until it's all done. I usually have my daughter do this. Don't touch them though, because you gross hands.
Yeah.
Yep. Shake, shake, shake. One more. Oh, thank you. All right. You know, they look like squished balls of dough. These in the oven at 350 for about probably 8 minutes, 10 minutes. They're not going to look done. Oh, look at what grub. Hi, baby. Their beginning shine isn't going to be there anymore. It came out after 8 or 9 minutes, and you just let them cool. Don't touch them. Don't move them. So I'm going to put these in the oven, and then I will come back after 8 minutes, and we will show you what the gravies look like.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
To get to answer some questions about my corseting, why I stopped in the first place, because I ran out of money, honestly, and steam power to actually get through going with everything else, and to a place where I was like, yeah, I can have a second kid, let's do that. And there she is, and she's awesome. Oh, you can't see her. Here, I'll move her. Bam! There, look at the cuteness. That should get me some views, huh? Oh, you have eye goobers so bad. Look, goodness sake. So I had her, and while I was pregnant, obviously I stopped corseting, and I've lost quite a bit. Actually, I'm down to 160 from my 175 in my last video. I have not kept up on my workout regime. It was me and Silent Songbird and Tiger Lily and Lucy from Buchanan Rancher and Raymond Corset. We all got together at Orchard Corset, and we had this it was almost a week. I think it was 5 days, and it was fantastic. We got to see the warehouse, and we got to do wine tasting, and we got to hang out at a hotel room and pretend to be sorority girls. Okay, so since having my baby, especially my second child, it's been a lot harder on my body than my first child was. She took it out of me. I got up really high. I got up near 200. I don't think I got to 200, but I got really close. But I want to feel feminine again. I don't feel like myself. And corseting has helped so much with that. And I had lost my passion. I had lost the spark that was there. And thanks to Jeff and everybody at Orchard Corset and all of the corset vloggers, I have refound my passion. And it's not nearly as strong because I'm not all the way back into it yet, sadly. And I have my children to look after and my baking that I'm really passionate about. Anyway, I'm still moving away from corseting, and that's so not what I wanted to do. Okay, corseting. Good. So being at the Invitational was really nice because it was still a chance. And now I was really self-conscious because the women were really young, and none of them had children, and So I didn't feel isolated. I felt like the odd one out because of my body shape and not my age, but the fact that I was a parent. So it was a little bit different for me. That said, everybody was so understanding and so very caring, and they cared so much, and everybody had everybody else's back. And Lucy said it before, there was a point where everybody had the point where we just wanted to hug them, because when girls sit and talk for too long, things just come out and things get discussed and talked about, and your backstories happen, and everybody has a backstory. And I think that I forgot that. I figured, I'm the only one who feels like this, and that's just such crap, because so many people feel like I do, especially after having a baby. There are people who are way worse than I am after having a baby, who just literally keep the pounds on forever. But corseting is really helping with that, because it is helping me feel more feminine again. It's also helping with my back problems since the baby. And because I had the weight gain and the loss, it's really taken a toll on my back and heels. And though the corseting doesn't do much for my heels, it does really help with my back. And that's really nice. How long has this been? Let me check the cookies. So, I don't know if you can see. The shine is just gone. And my shirt rode up. So it's really warm. That's really warm. Waiting for them to cool at least, I'd say like 5 minutes? I don't know. How about don't tie yourself too tight, and always use an oven mitt. My natural waist is at a 34. This is a 30, and it's not closed all the way. And that's because I know I could push myself, because that's simple enough. I just had a baby. My body's pretty squishy. My top pin has been undone this whole time. Are you kidding me? Why didn't you tell me? That's very rude. Anyway, yeah, just don't do it too tight. You don't want to hurt yourself. I know I'm not the expert on corseting. I know I'm not the expert on baking, but I do have a little bit of knowledge in both of them, and I feel pretty confident about both of them. I've been doing both of them for quite a while, baking much longer than corseting, and both of them are such a passion for me that I wanted to share it with you. I'm going to upload this. You hear that? That is why I look like this. I'm going to put this up on my corset channel. What's the name of that right now? And then I'm also going to put this up on my new channel that I put up. It's called Steel Boned Baker. Fitting, because I'm wearing a corset and I'm baking. Isn't that nice? So, and I hope that I can keep doing this, because I really think this is going to be something that I can push through any kind of depression, because I do love baking. And if I have the, I don't want to say obligation, but if I have the, hey, I should make a baking video because I'm baking kind of thing, maybe I'll be more inclined to put on my corset every day, So it could be kind of symbiotic. Is that the right word? What am I doing? Bring it. Yeah, I agree with you. She's discovered a new sound, and so that is done often and loudly. Okay, so I think the cookies have rested a while. You get out a couple of cooling sheets, and I'm not sure how many I'm going to need. Bring you a bit. I probably should have cleaned my kitchen before I did this, huh? Whatever. You see my spices? I have so many, and that whole cupboard is full. Anyway, so yeah, these are cooked and they're done. And where's my cookies? Where's my cookies? Where are you? Where's your spatula? Where's your bowl? Did you get put away somewhere in your hair again? Oh no, there you go. Why don't I clean these things out better? She's also cutting herself with her thumb. It's also fun for me. Anyway, so I carefully see now, after just a couple of minutes, they are stuck together and they stay. Anyway, that one's stuck. How dare you? Ah, look how pretty. I like baking. Anyway, so leave questions and comments and suggestions about what I should talk about and what I should bake. And that would really help me out because though I love baking, I always have the hardest time picking out what to bake. So these are done. You see, they hold together nice. That one is browned on the bottom. That one's much better. I wasn't paying attention. Believe it or not, do not eat that many baked goods. Certain things though, tell you what, I made eclairs the other day. Oh my gosh. And I also made these mini cupcakes. They were like this big. And they had mocha buttercream on them. And I used this with buttercream, so it's really not. And I ate like 5. They were really good. Anyway, so I hope that everybody enjoyed. I hope that everybody enjoyed this. And I hope that it can be something that I can keep doing. Keep me posted or something. And I will see you guys later. Bye.